We call it the Italian stance, a way of eating this, so you don't get anything on you. Step back a little bit, and we're gonna lean forward. You're gonna see whatever comes out of the sandwich, it's gonna end up on the floor, on the napkin. It's not gonna end up on you. Okay. So, you ready?
Yeah. Hello everyone, my name is Madeleine Sami. I've just flown from Australia via Auckland on Air New Zealand, was an easy flight, to here, Chicago, this beautiful city, to experience the culinary delights and discover after dark what goes down in the underground comedy scene. Tell me a bit about the history of Italian beef sandwiches in Chicago.
Italian beef is created here in Chicago back around 100 years ago, 1918. My grandfather was a street peddler. Sub sandwiches, pop. There was no restaurants like you see today. Only the elite had restaurants. And he starts creating this recipe to cook this beef. And he sliced it so thin you can actually see through it. He presents it to people that are having parties or weddings. And he says, where you're only feeding 25 people, I can do 50.
You've obviously had a few amazing people come through. I can see Muhammad Ali up there. I can see Hillary Rodham Clinton.
That was their 50th birthday party.
Just casually supplying the sandwiches for H-Rods. Okay, I'm starving now. I'm like smelling all these smells.
We go fast with it. Because what we do is we don't want the juice to go back in the pot. We want it to sit there.
It's a lot
of people like it dipped, okay? And what we do is swirl that a little bit.
My stomach is experiencing feelings of great excitement. This tender beef butt sandwich, so good. Hi guys. Hi guys. I'm just gonna scooch on in here. So what you guys say in Chicago, eh? I am like stoked to be in Chicago because like Chicago is like notoriously a mecca for comedians and comedy. Tina Fey, Bill Murray, people like that. And then you guys are all like part of that scene.
This is the DIY scene as opposed to the clubbier comics or your traditional stand-up comic where you like tours.
I started out in the kind of fringe theatre scene in New Zealand, so it's always been where I've felt more at home, and I'm really looking forward to what's going to go down tonight.
We're going to head to Sarah's show, Helltrap Nightmare, at the Hideout.
Okay, tell us a little bit about.
Well, most of us here are in it tonight. It's like all the weirdos in Chicago.
Well, I mean, this
yeah, these are the freak beds.
And we'll head down to like what is generally considered the best open mic in the city, Cole's open mic, and you are going to do a set.
Okay, never done stand-up before, but that's cool.
Great.
That's cool.
Most of the people tonight haven't either. Do you guys have any tips for her?
Yeah, tips, come on.
Talk about something you're ashamed of.
Yeah. Talk about something I'm ashamed of?
Yeah. People love shame. For a lot of people, this is like a lifestyle of like going to an open mic every single night.
Everybody in Chicago does it. I'm talking to babies up to the grandmas.
Tell me a little bit about the vibe of Cole's.
It's the first place I ever did an open mic.
Oh, really?
Cole's, yeah. 8 years ago. Cole's is a dive bar. It's loud, it's a little horny.
Well, that's cool, because if there's one thing that I am in these lovely track pants of mine.
That's Cole right there.
There he is.
There's Cole. Yeah, so this will be our first time, so that's pretty cool.
First time doing comedy at all, or in Chicago?
I mean, I've done like comedic acting, but I've never done stand-up before.
Gotcha, yeah. You did great.
How do you know? I don't know why I'm doing this.
So we are all signed up.
Yep.
You are 25th on the list.
Yeah. I'm gonna take you in if I need you for my stand-up.
Let's go see how the pros do it and go see Sarah's show at the Hideout.
Yeah, let's. Yeah. Yes. Can you guys say yes?
Yes. 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 Welcome to the Hideout.
This is very hidden. We're like in the middle of nowhere. Is this an actual artistic impression of your guts? How much of like tonight is just like on the spot? How much of it is like prepared stand up? Or...
Honestly, it's mostly prepared.
Okay.
Then we'll do a little crowd work to keep it like people engaged.
Yeah.
But we're all theater majors. We love a good smooth transition. You know?
I got told a lot about the show. Like it's freaky, but you know, like what's your take on the
Helltrap
hideout?
Nightmare?
Yeah.
It is spooky, it is kooky, it is gross, but it's more than just stand up.
Yeah.
It's like projections.
It's people
and-
trying to like push like up the game.
Exactly.
This next comedian is amazing. You're going to be addicted. You're going to be obsessed. You're not even going to believe it. Make a lot of noise right now for Ashley Ray!
We all know there's nothing that Chris can't make happen. Like having a secret love child with O.J. Simpson, like all of Black Twitter knows is true. So maybe we've all been looking at this the wrong way. O.J. Simpson, murderer? Or world's greatest father?
I love Helltrap Nightmare because they let the concept breathe and they let their idea show instead of just trying to kill.
I have a complete following and get you two up to do the stand-up for me, and I'm just gonna mouth.
Yeah, we'll just put our hands up and
Puppetry of the Kiwi. It's not too late to run away though, eh? I can still like back out.
No.
It's their first time doing stand-up. Oh my God. Put your hands together. Come on. Come on.
How are you? I feel like I want to do a couple of things that like I've seen stand-ups do. Like they often take the mic out of it. I'm from New Zealand. The land of Lord and Lord of the Rings. We like to, like, all of our famous people have Lord before it. Okay, I'm gonna ask for a suggestion from the audience. Britney Spears doing what? Star Spangled Banner? I don't really know the words to this song, so I'm gonna butcher it straight up, but I'll butcher it as Britney. Okay, here we go. Hey, thank you so much, guys. Thanks for having me.
How are you feeling?
I feel exhilarated. It was like I weirdly felt kind of quite comfortable because it was such a quiet room. I was just like, I'm just talking to some people. Yeah.
Could have been a riff, could have been a prepared joke. I couldn't tell. That's how you know it's good.
Man, thank you so much for giving me this insider view of the comedy scene in Chicago. I feel like I have a taste for it now. I love you.
We love you.
Okay, so that was my night out in Chicago. It was amazing. I got to see some great comics. I felt brave and inspired enough to get up on my own and try and make a room full of very tired people late at night laugh. There's more to Chicago. I just know I'm going to find it. Bye, guys.